GNCC 2012 Hare Scramble at Unadilla. Here we go. So there I am. But let's stop. Let's go back. The day begins with me waking up at 6:30. We leave at about 7 a.m. We get there at about 8 a.m. At about 8:30 a.m., we go to rider registration. What an event that was. We stood in line for 3 hours. And they delayed the race 2 hours because of the line. It was so long, people couldn't register. But looking at positives, you won't believe this, I met fans. They actually picked me out and recognized me. I mean, that is cool. That's cool. They were my first fans I ever met. So anyway, we get through the line. Look at this.
7 mile marker, you want to go past checkpoint, got a little hill there. Then that's going to take you out to
542 riders.
Jump everything on the first lap. Pay attention what you're doing out there.
This and the PM race combined set a GNCC record of most bikes ever entered. So there's the class I ran.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please remain standing. Stand at attention, remove those caps, and cross those hearts.
All right, it's showtime. I am off! Fourth place in the start here. Got some mud right here. First checkpoint. And now I'm into the woods. So I don't know who's in my class anymore. I've already lost track. Right here, I take the wrong line. I get behind this guy, and then I don't know what happens. Look at that. I get so mad watching this back. Get it going again. Not too much harm done. Alright, just relax. Settle into a groove. I'm way faster when I'm not following someone. The problem I have is I'm looking straight at their back tire when I should be looking ahead. There's a lot of people out here. Very congested. You get some blockages. You gotta watch for them. And you gotta pick your line around it. See, like right there, I just did that. Now right here, I mess up again! What? What the heck am I doing? What was that? That was the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, there's people passing me. Come on! Go! Go! I'm just getting mad! Am I this riding here? This is terrible! So, finally, some progress going here. Well, this section, it was narrow that you couldn't really get around anybody. It was a pain. Here's the second checkpoint. So I get out into this field, and I'm looking to rip it here. But something happens. My shifter, I'm trying to kick it free.
I can't.
It's not, I have to reach down. 2 guys past me.
Shifter, piece of
Not really a big deal, though, you know, it's, I'm not racing to win anything, I'm just having fun. But that was annoying, so I had a right to yell at it. So, going down this hill, look at this, there's so many lanes. That, you know, that's the one thing. There were so many lanes in this race. You could, you know, there'd be people zigzagging, crisscrossing. You need a turn signal to know where everyone's going. So I go down that steep thing there, and I'm down here and there's people pointing, and I'm just following. I don't know where I'm going, just whatever. Here's some open stuff, you could rip it up. Man, there are a lot of riders. So now I get onto the MX track, which is the pro Unadilla MX track that you see on TV. You can never actually be on this track. They don't do practices. They don't even host local races on it. Pretty rare thing. Well, yeah, I guess rare. Whoa, jeez, do you see that? I just passed 2 riders, but I didn't realize that this was the checkpoint, or the finish line. So I'm not sure entirely if that was a legal pass. No, it had to be, because I saw it happen later on in the race too. So that was fine. Anyway, I'm pulling into the pine area here, and this was dust and whoops. It was intense. These whoops are huge. Some mud and ruts. And then there's this awesome hill. This was awesome. Pretty steep. If it was wet out, this would have been a lot. Whoa. This right here was great. I ended up passing someone every time by picking this lower line. And this time I got 3 guys. Now back onto the MX stuff. I think this was the other MX track. The one, the non-pro one. I don't know. I'm confused. Now look at this maneuver right here. Look at this dismount. Always gotta blow out a rut every now and then. No harm done though, I got right back on. Kept the bike running. So I'm very confused because I went through the finish line, but I haven't done this part yet. Oh, there's a checkpoint. Maybe that's, I'm so confused. Oh, look at this mud section. That was interesting. Not too bad, but I ate half the mud. That was the thing. I'm choking on it, yeah. Back on the MX track. Lots of good ruts. Very fun. The dirt was like this. It was just great dirt. Really nice dirt. Back into the woods. Again, you need turn signals because there's lines everywhere. Gotta stop and look. You need yield signs, traffic lights. Starts to get kind of crowded in these woods. I want to get around these guys, but I just can't. You know, it's tough. It's not easy. And I could have been a little bit more aggressive, I think. But I also didn't want to kill myself. That's the problem. I try passing, then I get going too fast, and I end up doing, worse off. So now, look at this. Drop down the hill. Whoa! going. I'm not stopping and looking around. I'm going up the hill!
Yeah.
That right there is my favorite section. Still unsure if this is my second lap. Let's just count it as my second lap. I went through that gate, finished my first lap. So yeah, this will be my second. And so... Oh, nice pass around that guy. Nothing exciting. This actually, we're approaching the end, I believe. Wait a second. That must be the third checkpoint, but really the first one I went through. I don't know. But these are the woods that I came through on the first lap. It's getting pretty rutted. Just look at all these people. I mean, look how many riders there are. The entire time, I am following someone. I didn't mind because it was fun. It was action-packed. And it was good practice, you know, trying to ride with people, like, next to you, running into people. Oh. Oh. See, there's where you need your turn signal. I mean, it's like merging, crashing. So here's another checkpoint, 7-mile mark. Working through here, I'm just keeping the pace up, passing people. I noticed, you know, like, I felt like I just wasn't going good enough. But look at, I'm passing, I'm always going around a guy. So I'm making it seem like I'm not doing good. Get out on the MX track! And this is it! This is the second lap, end of the second lap. Still, oh wow, look at this. Wow, we got a backup here. Now, obviously, I'm not passing people here. That would be not, that's when it breaks the rule. That's not legal, passing people in a line. So I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna cut you guys off. Lap 2 is done. We're gonna call that lap 2. Because really it's lap 1.5, but we're calling it lap 2. And I've just finished it. And so now I'm going on to lap 3. And lap 3 will be in the second part. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you on part 2. And you'll see how well I placed.